Use of no sooner did and no sooner had. If the second event occurs immediately after the first, we can express that idea using the structure no sooner than. Note that in this structure, no sooner introduces the event that occurred first. No sooner had I arrived at the station means arriving at the station is the first event. No sooner had I arrived at the station than the train came. No sooner had we heard the noise than we rushed to the spot. No sooner had she finished one project than she started working on the next. No sooner had I closed my eyes than I fell asleep. Note that did is also possible in this structure. No sooner did I arrive at the station. The main important thing is that we use arrive means present tense after did. Did I arrive? Did I V1? But while using no sooner had, we will use no sooner had I plus V3. So no sooner did I arrive at the station than the train came. No sooner did we hear the noise than we rushed to the spot. Also, while using a negative word, we put the auxiliary verb before the subject. For example, no sooner had she read the letter than she started crying. No sooner she read the letter than she started crying is wrong because we have to put had before the subject, that is she. It is to be noted that when and before are not possible in this type of structures. Use of hardly and scarcely. It is also possible to express the same idea using the word hardly and scarcely when. Means the interlink is shown by when. For example, hardly had I reached the station when the train came. Scarcely had I reached the station when the train arrived. Now the use of as soon as. This structure is also used with the same meaning. As soon as I arrived at the station, the train came. Means first I arrived at the station, then the train came. As soon as she finished one project, she started working on the next. Some of the questions in the English grammar. We have to convert the negative form of the given sentence. He is greater than I am. So the correct form is I am not so great as he. Means the meaning of the sentence should be same, but it should give a negative expression. For example, he is greater than I am. That is a true fact, but it also states that I am not so great as he. If we choose the first option, he is not greater than me, then it changes the meaning of the first sentence, he is greater than I am. And the third sentence is also ambiguous because he is great, I am not. That is also not maybe possible or maybe not. And the fourth sentence again is wrong because it says he is not great, he is not as greater as I am, but actually he is greater than I am. So the correct option is I am not so great as he is. Either he or I dash mistaken. We will use am because the second subject will be considered while using either and or. So either he or I is the second subject, so we will use am for I and is or are for he or they. So either he or I am mistaken. Now to convert a sentence into a simple sentence. For example, the question we have, he declared that he was innocent. Then the simple sentence for the above statement is he declared his innocence. Note that we cannot change the verb, means we cannot use proved or openly announced or someone declared him innocent. He himself declared his innocence, so the correct option is first, that is he declared his innocence. Suppose we have a question, my opinion is that he will get good marks. Then what is the underlined phrase represent? This means getting marks is a verb, that he gets marks, but he will probably get good marks. That denotes complement of that verb, means getting marks. So the third option is correct one.